Hey, hit 'em all, San Diego, ride that lucky wave from the valley to the mountains, playing bold and brave. Every spin on the slots, every neon glow, we're cashing dreams to hit a bonus. Let's go, hit 'em all, San Diego.
Well, hello again. Bet you didn't expect to see me back this soon, did you? Right after the Hit 'em all Nevada. I have decided that before I go to Colorado in late August and do the Hit 'em all Colorado, I'm thinking, you know, I live in San Diego, and San Diego has a lot of casinos itself, 10 to be exact. And even though I live here, I don't really visit them very much. I am not really, and this is going to sound odd, I'm not really a gambler. Well, you know what I mean. When I go to Vegas and Laughlin, I like to gamble, but I go there for lots of reasons other than gambling. And so consequently, I tend to stay away from these casinos in San Diego. You know, nothing good can come out of it. I don't have any reason to go there, and I don't. So all of the casinos I'm going to be visiting here in the next couple of days, I have been to all of them in the past. I just have not been there in quite a long time. And I do have some histories to share about them as I go. The first one I am going to is called Viejas, and it's run by the Kumeyaay tribe. I hope I'm saying that right. It's been years since I've used the language. And it's in Alpine, California, which is just north of El Cajon and part of San Diego County still. San Diego County goes all the way out to El Centro, almost in Arizona. So it's very large. San Diego County is quite large. And consequently, it can hold all of, you know, it can support all of these casinos. Some doing better than others, obviously, as always. And so, because there's only 10, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Now, for those of you that have been along for the ride with me for the Hit 'em all Nevada, you will recall that I would pick one machine in every casino and make a bet. And if it were roulette, it would be $20 on black. If it were a video poker, I would play 20 hands. Start with $25, play 20 hands at a quarter level. And at slot machines, I'd put in $40 and I would stop at the first bonus or the first feature. And you'd be along there on the ride with me. But I thought something a little bit different because there's so fewer casinos. I mean, Nevada, let's face it, I went to 164 casinos. My stand is not supporting the phone very well, so please bear with me as I have to constantly adjust it. Every time I hit a bump, it jumps down. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to actually run all 3 games in every casino, assuming that they have roulette. And again, I haven't been there in a long time, so I really don't know what they have, what they don't have. And I'll run, $40 through a slot machine. I'll run $25 through a video poker machine, and I'll run $20 through a roulette machine in every single one, and take you along for the ride. We'll see how it comes out. I'll be able to show you, because I'm not doing 16 hotels in a day, or casinos in a day, I'm only doing 2. I'll be able to show you around a little bit more. I assume it should be okay, filming wise. When I came back, I noticed a few little tricks here and there from other users and critiquing my own videos. And yeah, there's some mistakes. I expected there to be some mistakes, and I expect I'll probably make some more mistakes still. But until then, let's go out to the very first casino, known as Viejas, and I'll show you around. So I'm at the Viejas Outlet Center. This is the west entrance, not the main part. But the outlet center, you're going to hear that waterfall. The outlet center is kind of interesting. It started many years ago. It was their attempt to get people to come out here because it's a little ways away from San Diego, not terrible. All right, so as you can see, waterfalls everywhere, small little rivers running through. Okay, I'm approaching the center of the outlet mall, and this is where they have the shows at night. I don't know if they still have them or not. I don't see any posters, but they would be very elaborate shows. I mean, very beautifully done with, it's very Native American themed. And a lot of people would come out just to watch the show. It's absolutely free. And, perhaps get a little shopping in here. Originally, when I came here, and I remember this very clearly, there was nothing but one of those permanent style convention, if you will, tents. That was Viejas Casino for the longest time. It was just a big tent. And they had, Class B machines. For those of you who don't know, Class B is when the machines are all based on bingo. And people didn't like them. So eventually they built. And since then, they have put in 2 very nice hotels. So they've got now hotels. They have the outlet center, and they have really improved. Gambling is a very profitable business. One of the problems for coming here so early is that there's not many people here, so I kind of stick out. So, we have a center bar here, which is very nice. We have a room that's back here that's, kind of their semi-high limit. There are not that many high limits. But let's go back down this wing down here. Lots of machines. This is new, grab and go. I have never seen this before, but that looks to be like a place where you can go in there and get something inexpensive. And, so we'll see how that goes. Now back here used to be what was the buffet. They had a buffet where now it's the Grove Steakhouse. But look at this. It's basically, it literally is a grab and go. All these prepared foods, and like most these casinos in San Diego, you get your own drinks, soft drinks. They don't serve alcohol. You can buy alcohol. You don't get alcohol. Here are some examples of the old machines. These guys, the pot of gold, stand the test of time. They're still here after a good 20, 30 years. And of course they have all the new ones as well. So we'll keep going. That Grove Steakhouse is very expensive, but very nice. The only thing that they're hoping that the steakhouse, because it is nice, it brings in people, but the truth is it doesn't really bring in people. People who get maybe a nice little jackpot, they decide at the last minute that they're going to treat themselves to a nice steak. All right, we're going to keep going. There's a bunch of people collecting their cans. There's some people playing. And the wing is, there's so many machines here and so many wings because they keep on expanding and then expanding again. And it goes on. There's some wings here that I have never even been in before. But that's just kind of the way that it goes sometimes. So let me move back in here. I don't know what's back here. I've never been back here before. This is a first. Okay. Looks to me like it's a whole wing of more machines. And all of these games, we have all seen all of these games. There's just nothing that does better than these slot machines. And pretty soon I'm gonna sit down and pick some. I have not seen any roulette or craps games, but I think I know which wing they're in, and they're a wing that's kind of far away from here. You can probably tell by now that this is a really, really large casino. It keeps going. It keeps going. Here's the entrance. There's a parking lot that I did not use. That's there. So that's the other entrance that you can come in. All right, let's keep moving. I will probably edit a lot of this. This is their coffee place called the Daily Roast. It's you know, posh pricing because everything here seems to be posh pricing. You can't kind of get away from it. And this is their cafe. Very nice. I mean, it's a pretty place. There's no doubt about that. We won't doubt that at all. Very nice place. Found an old friend. Little Shop of Horrors. My $40 is in there. Of course, I'm going to bet the minimum 75 cents. Let's get a little. There we go. And then I'll go through this. Oh, can we get it right away? No. All right. I'll come back to you. Oh, we got us the bonus. Good luck to us. We need wilds. We need lots and lots of wilds. Wild, wild, wild. There you go. That's good. That's good. Keep them coming. Oh, there's another wild. Ooh. All right. This could go well. Get one more. We're not going to get the 4,000, but you know, this is going to be fun in the meantime. Let's go. Oh, are you going to stay there? Of course you won't stay there.
Want to save your skin, boy? Want to save your hide?
All right, got 4 more spins.
Better step aside. Better take a tip.
Oh, give me her, give me her, give me her. Nope.
Better take it.
That's $112 if you get full screen of her.
You don't know what you're dealing with. No, you never did. You don't know what you're looking
He's $701. But of course, so far we've only won $9. We need another wild. We need another wild. Oh, wow. Oh, no. All right, a $12 bonus. Absolutely horrible. But it's a win. A win's a win. All right, coming out of Viejas Casino. I actually made a couple of dollars in there, but you know what? So disappointed. I'm very good reason that I am not going to be coming back here anytime soon. There's just nothing here that gives me a reason to come. Well, hello again. I have left Viejas Casino, and I am now going to be heading out to the next one on today's list, which is called the Golden Acorn. And the Golden Acorn, it's a long ways away, so I won't be talking to you very much. I am going to make a fast stop at my high school where I taught for 20 years, and I'm just going to kind of show that real quick because it's kind of on the way. It's a little out of the way, but not too much. And I haven't even seen it since I retired. I retired in 2000. When did I retire? 2010? Yeah, 2010. So I've been retired for 15 years. What? How was that even possible? But this is Pine Valley, and Pine Valley is just a beautiful little town in the mountains here of San Diego. There's Pine Valley. And I lived here for, I don't know, I would say of the 20 years I taught here, I'm pretty sure I lived here about 18 of those years. 2 of those years I lived with my daughter in Alpine, and then we moved up here to Pine Valley. And, it is just a really cool little town. Let's see if I can it's got your Frosty Burger right here and your little restaurant. But if you look how beautiful it is. We're going to go by my house real quick, and I'll show you some of the town here. Well, this is all. I mean, Pine Valley is this is all it. There's nothing. It's just this one street. But I'm going to take this off here and just show you like this. So it's a little bumpy, but you get the idea. Here is the only market in Pine Valley, and it's a market and also a little motel right there. All right, Pine Valley's elementary school on my left. All right, it didn't look like much, but you know, for me, it was home, you know, and I spent many years there fighting the cold, because it does occasionally snow here. You already know how I feel about snow, but the nice thing was that when it did snow, it usually went away in about 2 or 3 days, and you know, it made for cozy. But my landlord, who rented me the place at a really good deal, I taught his kids in high school, so he gave me just a super cherry deal. Unfortunately, he's passed on, but yeah, he made sure that my rent was decent and I could afford it. Now that I look at it now, the new owners, whoever they are, they put on the solar panels. Whoa. I didn't know that house was strong enough to hold the solar panels. All right, I'm at Mountain Empire High School. This is where I taught for 20 years, from 1990 to 2010. I was the 10th and the only 10th grade English teacher, because it's a small school. And now, I'm going to be honest with you, all of this that we're looking at right here, none of this was here. All of this fence, this is what the world has come to. This is no longer, to me, a school. This is a prison. We have fence around the entire school. You know, I guess I can see that, I suppose. But what I don't see is these humongous, let me see if I can get a close-up. Look at these bars. Those were never there. This is absolutely horrible. Just horrible. But, on the other hand, they've done some nice landscaping that was never here before. And take a look at this landscaping here. None of that was, it was just a plain old grass all the way. So they did do some nice work there. Anyway, yeah, for 20 years I taught sophomore English. Every kid who came through this school in the 20 years, that was, you know, they had me. There was just no around it. There was no other sophomore teacher that taught English. I was also that's my car. I was also the band teacher, not the band, excuse me. I was also the choir teacher for a little while, because the choir teacher that we had was not available, or he left. He or she, whoever it was, left, and they had none, and the principal called me in and said, we need you to fill in and be the choir teacher for a couple of classes. And I said, I don't even play piano. I'm not really qualified to be a choir teacher. And he said, well, you were in a band for 20 years, yes? I said, yes. You can read music, yes? I said, yes. Good enough for me. All I played was guitar. That was the only thing I played. So, you know, I did my best, and, you know, we did okay. We did a couple of concerts down at the mall, you know, during Christmas and what have you. But fortunately, someone much more qualified came in and let me off the hook there. But I also, for 15 of the 20 years, I was also the drama teacher and had quite a few productions. They were quite good for the very limited student body that we had. It was kind of nice, very surprising.
Hit 'em all, San Diego, from the hills down to the flame. On the winding road to fortune, every curve knows my name. Through the pines and past the pastures, where the jackpots call me home. Rolling high on Highway 94, and I'm never riding alone. Hit 'em all, San Diego. Left Pine Valley at the break of noon, with the scent of sage and a humming tune. Dust on the tire, sunlight in my eyes, where the trees lean close and the hawks still fly. A curve to the left, left and a bend to the right, through the shadow turns and the golden light. Fields stretch wide with the breeze rolling slow. It's a California story only locals know. You hit 'em all, San Diego, from the hills down to the flame. On the winding road to fortune, every curve knows my name. Through the pines and past the pastures, where the jackpots call me home. Rolling high on Highway 94, and I'm never riding alone. Hit 'em all, San Diego. Cattle graze where the fence lines fade. Old barns dream in the light they made. I see Mountain Empire memories turn to dust, and that golden acorn sign gleaming just because. It's more than slots, it's the ride I seek. The freedom hum beneath every streak. Desert meets sky, luck meets the door. I've been here before, I'm back for more. Hit 'em all, San Diego, from the hills down to the flame. On the winding road to fortune, every curve knows my name. Through the pines and past the pastures, where the jackpots call me home. Rolling high on Highway 94, and I'm never riding alone. Hit 'em all, San Diego. From Pine Valley to Golden Acorn, just me, the road, and the roll of the windmills.
Well, I am now at the Golden Acorn Casino, and this casino is on the very edge of the San Diego County line. You might see in the distance, and right above there, there's quite a few windmills out here, and that is because it is always windy here. Sometimes so windy that you can hardly stand up. This became a casino. It was originally a truck stop, and it still is a truck stop, but you can get some gas here and sit down and play a little. I think what their main objective was for business was that being so close to the county line, the San Diego County line, that people from El Centro, which is the next town down the hill, would come up here and play, and perhaps they do. I don't know. I have not been here for a very long time. A very long time. Even longer than it was Viejas. I would say I haven't been here for probably 20 years. And certainly, certainly before I was retired. Inside they did have a wonderful cafe and a store. And, at least they did. I don't know what they have now. So let's go take a look together, see how much I can film. Always a problem. I always wonder how Matt gets away with filming so much as he does, because I always seem to get caught and in trouble. But we'll do our best. Let's take a look. All right. Now, this really is a big box, and as you can probably see, it's pretty sparse in the way of how many machines are here. They're not all together like it was before. Evidently they're giving away some cars, because there's a bunch of cars here. It is the Triple Threat Car Giveaway. All right, some Jeep products. Over here, there's some machines. We have the deli, which is closed, and a very loud machine. And we have the Golden Grill, so it's still here. Now, if I remember right, the food is reasonable and quite good. So, it's a good place to come eat. I don't know why. I have never been here when the deli was open. Of course, what can I say? I haven't been here so long anyway. But they do have a little bar. Once again, same as usual. Soft drinks are free. They usually have soft drink dispensers somewhere around here. They will. And you can buy alcoholic beverages, I do believe. I wouldn't know because I never buy any. And that's about, but you know, what you see here is about what you have. There's not a lot more. I can transverse this place, you know, in about 4 minutes. There's no wings. It's just what it is, a box. I see, and I'm looking for any video poker machines. I don't see any video poker machines. I'm sure there's some somewhere. And I also don't see any roulette machines. Certainly going to make it more difficult for me to do the 3 bets when the machines aren't here. But yeah, right there. There's your free soft drink machines. Well, you know, I wish other Las Vegas casinos would do that. That would be such a nice thing. But see, right there. Enjoy some soft drinks or some free coffee. I'll probably take a soft drink when I leave here. But they have some pretty good machines, I can see. My friend Martin, whenever he goes to Vegas and back, he always stops here and plays. And sometimes has a dinner. And he always gives it good reviews. Oh, I see some video poker machines. I can't believe it. Anyway, let's go take a look here. Oh, somebody's playing. I'll take a look and then I'll be back with you. This may be hard to believe. Their video poker schedules are actually worse than Viejas. I didn't think that was possible. They have what's supposed to be 9-6 jacks or better are 7-5. Viejas is 8-5. Their bonus, they do have bonus poker here, but it's 6-5 and it's supposed to be 8-5. Holy cow. Just absolutely murderous. I will not play. I'm sorry. I know I said I was going to play one of each, but I just can't. I cannot in good conscience do it. I will play a slot machine. So we'll just go with that. Let's take one of our guys over here. Let's just use the old, where's the highest, okay, I see the highest major is 918. So that's our machine. All right, so we have the Happy Prosperous, and we've got our $40 in there. I'm going to play nickel, so that in the unlikely event that we get a minor, it's $250 or a mini for 50, which would be terrific. So I'll play a couple with you, and then I'll come back for the last. I'll come back for the last 10 hands. Oh, I got some queens. All right, a little profit there. $1.25 at a time. All right, I'll be back. Well, I'm playing these last hands with you here. But I'm getting really nothing. The highest line hit I had was $6. And you saw the one for $5, so can't say as we seem to be getting anywhere. We did have 5 balls once, so they're not really even teasing me. Nope. Here it is. Is it a winner? Is it a winner? It is not. All right, and that takes care of the Golden Acorn Casino. Well, looky what I found. I found a roulette. I got my 20 bucks in there. I'm gonna put it, let's put it on black. There's one, and there's two. $20 on black. Let's spin. What do you say? What do you say? Come on now. Let's start a whole new thing. Oh!
The winning number is 5. Red on.
Red.
Place your bets.
Boy, some things never change. Oh, there it is. That was a real bad session. A long drive to lose $60. But, you know what? You gotta play some to win some. And And that's the way it goes. All right, well, anyway, there is the probably of all the, no, there's actually one called Casino Palma. Now, it's going to be smaller than this one, but you know, it was all right. You know, it's a pretty casino, and like I say, they have for people that are in the area, they do have a nice restaurant with reasonable priced food, and you know, gas station. I don't know if their gas prices are a little better because it's supported by the Native Americans or worse. I have no idea. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. 2 casinos down and 8 more to go. We'll see how this goes. Till later. Bye.
Hey, hit 'em all, San Diego, ride that lucky way from the valley to the mountains, playing bold and brave. Every spin on the slots, every neon glow, we're cashing dreams that hit a bonus. Let's go,